All right, we're at locals here with Keenan. He's going to show us our profile. What'd you play today?
I played Infernoid Zoo, 60 cards.
60 cards. How many times did you open Tack Town board?
Quite a few, more than Elfin Grass, but that's it.
All right, let's get into it.
Alright, so 3 Decatron, like best monster. It's any Inferno in the deck, so it's super versatile. And it's a tuner that can change its level, so like, I mean, it's a crazy card. So 3 of that. 1 of that guy, mainly just for a name. He's good against Paleo though, because you can shuffle back a set card and they can't respond with it. So if you shuffle back the strike or something, then it's really good, but yeah, I wouldn't run it at more than 1. 1 of that, you only play him so you can send him off Decatron, and then Decatron becomes level 3, and then you overlay for Invoker.
Yep.
So, 1 of that guy. 3 of him, a lot of people run him at 2. I like him at 3, so you can make Invoker, destroys a monster and shit, is really good. 3 Petrulia, he's good, he's level 4, destroys set card. Again, just like another name and stuff, so run him at 3. 1 Sayet. I don't know, I'm pretty sure that's how you say its name, I don't know. He's only good for Void Feast if you're not, like, if you just draw him, it's garbage. It's like drawing Gem Knight Garnet, because, like, you need him for Void Feast, so you can summon him in 2 Decatrons. So, I mean, he's not really that useful other than being DD Crow. And, yeah. 3 Sightsumas, really good. Banishes a card and doesn't target, and he's a DD Crow, so, I mean, yeah, he's crazy. Can out a lot of shit.
Staple.
2 Atondal. He's really good against Zoo because he can just clear their whole board because he can attack twice and he's a big beater, so I mean, yeah, he's pretty good. 2 Deviati, pretty standard. Heavy Storm when he's summoned, like a Solemn Strike when monster effects activated, and 2900 attack and defense. So, I mean, pretty standard. You run him at 2. Again, pretty standard. The 2 Anansu. Yeah, he's Dark Hole, big beater. Negate spell traps, crazy. That's it for the Infernoids. Run 2 Rat, 2 Whiptail. It's still good. It's not like you can't make the free Kagetsuchi anymore now that Rat's at 2, but it's still super useful because you have so many other ways to get a level 4 in the field to make the Kagetsuchi or the Daigusto Emerald. So yeah, so 2 and 2 of these is still really good. 3 and 1. You see this more than you see this. So, but yeah, if you open this card, it's sick because you just make Invoker and then go off, or you make Totem Bird if you already have your board set up. So, yeah, good. You shouldn't not be running this. Like, it's crazy. 3 Snow, one of the best cards probably ever printed. Like, this card's ridiculous, and that's it. Like, not much more to say about that. This card's retarded. 1 Max C, rip, and 60 card deck. Didn't see it once, but in theory, it's still Max C, so I'd rather run it than not run it, especially when I'm not playing Reasoning or anything. Spells. I got this all messed up. Okay. 3 Vanishment. This card's good because it just searches Feast, and then it lets you resolve Feast because you can send this for cost. Its second effect actually came up today, where you can, if an Infernoid battles another monster after damage calculation, you banish both. So I actually, like, someone made Beals, and it let me out Beals like that. So, like, I mean, that's the only time I've ever used that effect, but you pretty much just use it to search Feast. 2 of that. Card comes up a lot, actually, especially against Zoo, because it just lets you bring out Tierra and then just have a huge beater, send a lot of cards to the graveyard, so this card's pretty good. 1 of that. This card's actually crazy, because it just makes your shit unaffected. So if someone activates Dryad and targets an Infernoid, and just banish this from the graveyard, or like just play it, and like it's a good card. So 3 Barrage, because Zodiac, Barrage, like that's it. 3 Grass. You don't need to run left arm. It's not that important. But Grass is crazy. Like the whole point of the deck is to like play Grass. So when people get salty about activating Grass, they're like, oh man, like you only won that game because you resolved Grass, but like that's the whole point of the deck. So like that's it. Card's crazy. You just mill a bunch of cards, especially the Infernoids all work out of the graveyard. So that's it. This card's insane. Double Dark Hole, Regeki. Put the Ultra in front.
Scrub common.
Yeah. board wipes. I didn't want to run Kaijus because like the engine's too big, and I hate just drawing into Kaijus. So yeah, double Dark Horigeki was really good today. Running 3 Instant Fusion. Now that Rat is at 2, Instant Fusion just speeds up the combo and stuff a lot, especially if you don't draw really well, or you have to normal summon Rat to do the combo or something like that. Yeah, Instant Fusion is just really good because it's pretty much just pay 1,000 to make a rank 4, so like you can't really go wrong with running Instant Fusion. 1 Future Fusion, card's fucking broken.
Yeah.
Run this shit in Infernoids. If you're not running it, you're like run it.
Send your entire
It's
deck.
crazy. You can send every Infernoid in the deck, and like the thing, this card probably shouldn't have came back because like even though it's delayed by a turn now, when you activate it, it becomes a thing where like if they don't, they have to try and go out of their way to out it on their turn. Because if they don't out it, you're just going to send everything in your deck to the graveyard and then just go off and probably win the game. So it just becomes a win condition, and then that's not like balanced. Having that like the ultimatum, I guess, of like if you don't destroy this, then you're just going to lose the game. So this card is crazy. Run this.
You certainly would. But
1 for 1 for Decatron.
Yep.
Pretty normal. 1 Book of Moon, really good against Zoo because you can just turn the Rat or the Dryden or like any of the cards face down during the combo and it just stops them. So Traps, 3 Void Feast, standard, really good card. One of the Billy Breaks special because it's good when you mill it. It doesn't come up all the time, but it can save you sometimes, especially if you have this card set and you use Void Feast and you have your Decatrons out, they can just get swung over really easy. So if you flip this, it's worth to like pay the 1,000 to negate the attacks and then still have your negates on the field. Yeah. So under that, 2 strikes. I mean, I like having 2 strikes. You draw it sometimes. It's not a big deal if you don't and shit. So like, it's pretty good. You run D Barrier too, but I never really like main decking D Barrier because against other Infernoid decks, it doesn't really do anything. So.
How about your extra?
Extra.
Spicy extra.
The 1 Tiara. Cause,
Future Fusion.
Yeah, Future Fusion.
Or Void.
Void
Imagination.
1 Norden and Fusion.
Staple.
You shuffle it back with Daigusto Emerald and stuff, so like you can resolve it multiple times. Zoo Engine. 2, 1 and 1. Tiger Mortar is not as relevant anymore now that Rat is at 2.
Yeah.
So if you normal summon Rat, this is good because you can normal summon Rat, send the Whiptail, and then do this and this, and then summon the other Rat, detach this for the other Whiptail, so then you have a Whiptail on it, and then whatever you make is going to have Whiptail. So yeah, so not as important, but still comes up. 1 Emerald because Zoo, shuffle back your stuff. 1 Kagetsuchi because it lets you mill 5 cards and it can like dodge Regeki and Dark Hole, Slumber, and all that stuff. So I mean, pretty good. Samurai is good. Yeah, it's a really good card. Castel, just standard rank 4 toolbox kind of stuff. The Abyss Dweller is again just normal rank 4. My sick copy of MX Saber Invoker. I borrowed the one I used today, and I gave it back, so here it is. But yeah, so this is MX Saber Invoker. You just make it to summon a Rat. There's a million ways to make it in this deck. If you open Terror Top, you just make this and you go off, and then there you go. So it lets you summon a Rat, and that's why it's important. And the 1 Totem Bird for a Terror Top.
Just in case, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
There it is.
Any changes?
I might main deck Twin Twisters because I kind of regret not main decking it. Other than that, not really. I thought it was okay. The Pure Mias I might take out because it's not like, I don't know, it's not that good. You could take out one of these two, so that and that I might cut down for Twin Twisters.
Gotcha.
Could even take that out because it's not as relevant anymore, but it's still good. But yeah, otherwise, no. I love the deck. I love Infernoids. So like,
Perfect.
yeah,
All right.
I'm just happy that they're relevant now. So,
All right. Well, thanks.
awesome.